Hello, second graders. This is Harner again, reading another book. This one today is called Do Unto Otters, which is a book about how we can treat other people, so that we can all be treated fairly and so that we are all in a community together. Because even though we are not close by to one another in a classroom, we can still be showing manners and showing that we can be a good person to other people. So this is Do Unto Otters, because near or far, we can be respectful wherever we are. Do Unto Otters, a book about manners by Laurie Keller. Do-dee-dee-doo-doo, do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo, do-dee-doo. Do-dee-doo-doo-dee-donk. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. We're your new neighbors, the Otters. Otters? Otters? My new neighbors are otters? I don't know anything about otters. What if we don't get along? Pesky otters. Lousy rabbit. Mr. Rabbit, I know an old saying. Do unto otters as you would have otters do unto you. But what does that mean? It simply means treat otters the same way you'd like otters to treat you. Treat otters the same way I'd like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? How would I like otters to treat me? Well, I'd like otters to be friendly. A cheerful hello. Howdy, neighbor. A nice smile and good eye contact are all part of being friendly. Friendliness is very important to me, especially after my last neighbor, Mrs. Grrr, voted meanest neighbor 6 years in a row. I'd like otters to be polite. They should know when to say please. You-hoo, Mr. Rabbit, would you please return my ball here, please, pretty please, with carrots on top? I can say please in 5 languages. Por favor in Spanish. S'il vous plaît in French, bitte in German, kodzai in Japanese, and s'il plaît in Pig Latin. Say the magic word and I'll turn these clams into $1 million. The magic word rhymes with cheese. They should know when to say thank you. Thanks for looking. I can say thank you in 5 languages. Gracias, Spanish. Merci in French. Dankeschön in German. Arigato in Japanese. And enkve onye in Pig Latin. Did you say please or cheese? Superb. They should know when to say, excuse me. Excuse me, oh, Miss Otter. Excuse me, Mr. Bee. I need to run and check on something. Uh-oh. Bees can be scary sometimes. Dispensez-moi in Spanish. Pardon-moi in French. Entschuldigen Sie in German. Sumimasen in Japanese. Scusate-me in Pig Latin. Excuse me for interrupting your reading, but I heard you say please, not cheese. Otters should be honest. That means they should keep their promises. My word is as good as gold. Fish. Not lie. I never lie. It makes my whiskers itch. Not cheat. Cheating makes my whiskers itch too. I wonder if I should see a doctor. I'd like otters to be considerate. You know, being a good listener, asking before borrowing something, not littering, being patient, caring for all creatures, big and small, opening the door for someone, being on time, respecting the elderly, and helping neighbors untangle their ears. It's always good to have a considerate neighbor. It wouldn't hurt otters to be kind. Everyone appreciates a kind act, no matter how bad it smells. Uh-oh, he doesn't look happy there. Oh, what's that word? Cooperate. Otters should learn to cooperate. Cooperate is to work well together. We know how to cooperate. They're all working together. I see otters like to play. I hope they know how to play fair. Otters' rules for fair play. Be a good sport. Play by the rules. Take turns. Include everyone. Even the bees. Whee! Come on, you two. Oh, you won. I'd like it if we could share things. Our favorite books of Harry Otter and Goldilocks and the Three Hares. Our favorite activities, the Otter Totter and Go Fish. Our favorite treats. Ooh, maybe not the treats. Do those look appetizing? I don't know if I'd eat fish and ice cream together. Maybe carrots on a pizza. I hope otters won't tease me about my doody-doo song, my extra large swim fins, and my bad hair days. I hope otters won't tease anyone about anything. Teasing is mean. It's the worst. It's worse than having a clam snap shut on your nose. Oh. I think otters should apologize when they do something wrong. I'm sorry I used your ear as a tissue, and I hope they can be forgiving when I do something wrong. I'm sorry I called you Snotter. Oh, you. So there. That's how I'd like otters to treat me. You see, Mr. Otter, I told you. It was simple. Right. Just doody-doo unto otters, as you would have otters doody-doo unto you. Doody-doo, doody-doo, doody-doo. The end. So looking at Do Unto Otters, do we think this book has a genre of fiction or nonfiction? So let's look. Number one, does the book have talking animals? Of course, every single character in this book is an animal and they all talk. Number two, does the book have photographs or illustrations? Remember, photographs are pictures you can take with your camera or with your phone that show exactly what's going on. An illustration is when you draw something. These are illustrations because they are drawn pictures of otters and rabbits and other things like that. So number three, does the book provide true facts? While this story does talk about great ways to be a community with other people, even if they are different than you, this story does not tell true facts about a rabbit and otter living together. It is a way to show us important things that we need to remember, such as respect and being considerate and saying thank you and please. Number four, does the book have a problem? It does have a problem. The rabbit's not sure that he knows how an otter's going to act, and he has to think about how he would want otters to act. Number five, if we look closely at the book title, we can see that it's a book about manners, but it's not a book that is showing us true stories about manners. So I would say that Do Unto Otters. Oh, I'm going to give you guys just a second. I'll let you to guess. What do you think I'm going to say? You think I'm going to say fiction or nonfiction? Maybe 3 seconds. I would say that it is a fiction story. Give me an air high five if you thought so too. Perfect. If you are still thinking about it, then think through these 5 questions. Great job, friends. I hope you enjoyed Do Unto Otters.